Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly message for the week commencing the 13th of March. We're going to get messages from your ancestors and see what advice is coming up for my beautiful Sagittarius, please. What's their advice from their ancestors this week, please, Source? Thank you. We have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. Venus is currently in Taurus, which is all about love, beauty, comfortability, pouring yourself into that. Venus and Taurus, I love that energy. I'm a Taurus moon and a Libra sun, so I have Venus in both my placements. So it really is an energy of just knowing that love where you are at right now. The journey may not be clear, but it's showing gratitude and appreciation for everything that you have right now, knowing that you are loved, showing love to others, just feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, giving love and understanding to people as well that surround you is what your ancestors kind of want you to know this week. You also have morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, and a positive outlook here, Sag. So there's definitely something here about you looking at things differently, like I said, and just respecting the journey that you're on and how far you've come and where you are right now. So let's get a message from your spirit guides for Sagittarius, please. Messages from their spirit guides. Okay, you have quite a few this week, so it must be an important message for you, Sag. So let's have a look and see where we are going. So we have Wolf Spirit here. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And you're great at doing that. I mean, you are 9,000s, right? Full of knowledge, full of wisdom. And then we have Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. So knowing that you should don't give up, persevere, whatever you are going through right now, it's toughening you up, and it's also showing you things. Okay, that's what I'm getting, that it's showing you things. So whatever kind of information or clarity that comes to you this week, it's for a reason, because I don't think your next phase, there's certain people or a place that you should not be, that you don't belong to anymore. So it's kind of taking you out of that and like propelling you into something different, I'm hearing. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Like Taurus is that energy, right? Taurus is slow and steady wins the race. The Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of like grounding energy, is being practical. It's a little bit boring, but I mean, it has to be, right? It's an important message for you to really understand that in order for you to secure your future and build a long-standing foundation, you have to maintain the soil, right? If you want to go and plant flowers or vegetables, you have to make sure that the soil is well looked after and well built on, because it's building blocks, it's the foundations that you're paying attention to this week. That's what Source wants you to know, that you need to pay attention to the foundations. Okay, an additional message from your ancestors, Sag, is Moose, wisdom. So you've got two cards here now about wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on earth. I mean, that's everything we've just said, right? Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. I mean, I feel like there's something here that you know. I mean, like you know, like this next chapter that you're going on, this next journey, this door that's about to be walked through. Not everyone and anything can go with you. So this really is confirmation for me, like saying, yeah, you're right. You know, you're on the right path here. That just have the knowledge and the wisdom that you are being asked to embody this week. Know that everything is working and aligning in the right way for you. Okay, everything happens for a reason, Sag. So take a look at things and flip the script, flip the perception, and kind of say, this is for my highest good, it's for my purpose. We have serendipity here, which is all about you being at the right place at the right time, knowing that luck is by your side, you're favored. You are ruled by Jupiter, of course. But that doesn't mean that luck naturally comes to you. For some people, yes. I mean, depending on your placements, right? But it's also a case of knowing that you can draw from that energy if you ever need to. Just ask Father Jupiter, kind of like, I need a bit of assistance here. I know it's a planet. Don't look at me like I'm Delulu. I am, but so what? Just ask him or her and kind of say, I need your divine assistance this week. Kind of need you to show me the direction in which I need to go in there. I surrender, and I know that everything is aligning in perfect timing for me. You do have chopwood in reverse, which means that it may not be the right time for you to do things right now. There may be tasks in your mind that you feel like you need to accomplish, you need to do, you need to kind of, I don't have time, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, this is taking your time to slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, pacing yourself, prioritizing your tasks that you need to do as well. Let's get the last of your oracles out, and then we will see where the tarot is taking us this week. Last oracle cards for Sagittarius, please, source. Okay, we have transit. You are going through a transition. You are going through a journey. This is like, you may peak through that as well. So the transits that are happening right now, a lot of the planets are shifting into Aries slowly. On the 16th or the 17th of April, pretty much all of them will be in Aries. So that could reach a climate for you, which is this week. 13th is the Monday, 14, 15, 16, 17. So by Saturday, Sunday next week, you could see a real change in things, in the way that you feel. It could speed up as well. Things could speed up for you around that time. So be patient and just kind of, I feel like you just need to tie up loose ends this week, okay? Think, yeah, Pallas Athena strategy. Now, I love the story of Pallas Athena. I don't know if any of you know, but she was born through Zeus's head. So Zeus got someone pregnant. I can't remember. I don't know if who it was. Bear with me a second. And it was prophesized that whoever this new child was going to come from, this pregnant lady, this birth, they would be greater than Zeus. And Zeus was like, oh, I can't have that. So he swallowed her whole, apparently. But when he devoured the pregnant lady, Pallas Athena's mum, he also devoured the baby, right? Not knowing that she was going to come out one way or the other. And apparently it was like kind of like a splitting headache. And poof, there was Pallas Athena. So it's like using your mind to strategically think about things, knowing that you're still powerful, you still have the capability of doing what it is that you need to do and how you need to perform these daily tasks, but in a way where you're just strategizing this week. You're not actioning anything. It's kind of like just wait for the right time. Everything is happening for the right reasons, in the right way. It's a case of like, don't get frustrated this week if things are moving slow. Okay, things are meant to be moving slow. It's completely okay. It's completely fine. It's the way things are set. It's the way things just have to be this week. So be patient with things as well, and be patient with yourself, and turn your wisdom into knowledge. Okay, slow and steady. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. Sorry, not turn your wisdom into knowledge. Let's get the energies that are surrounding you. Energies that are surrounding Sagittarius this week. Yeah, Four of Cups. Everyone has had this Five of Pentacles, so everyone could be feeling the pinch right now. I mean, we are, what's going on. But we have the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Fool, the Eight of Cups. Can I get one more, please? Thank you. The Seven of Pentacles. Right. So some of you, finances are heavily on your mind right now. You're thinking, how am I going to improve my finances? What can I do? Because you have this Fool at the bottom, at the middle of the row here, where you want this like confident new beginning. You want something where you're going to be able to say, I don't need to watch my spending for every little thing. But with the Four of Cups here, with the Five of Pentacles, the energies around you, it could be that you are needing to really assess financially here. You may not want to do it, but this is something that needs to be looked after or looked into. Strategizing your finances, planning your finances as well, having a look at what you can cut back on, what you subscriptions that you can get rid of, things that are just laying dormant there that you've not really paid attention to. Now is the good time, perfect time for you to do it. This week it's all about strategizing, thinking, knowing that, you know, it's fine if I take a little bit out here just so that I can have more expendable income. Because I feel like the expenditure could be a little bit too much for you this week. You're not really happy that you're having to focus on this, or you may have to pay out for certain things this week that you maybe have thought, you know, well, I thought that I was going to planning to go on holiday, planning to go on a short vacation, and now you can't do it because there's like a bill that's coming, and you're kind of like, really, like I plan to do all these things. And it just feels like something doesn't go to plan here this week, where you may feel the pinch a little bit financially. So just a heads up, that's the energy that's surrounding you. But there's something here about you having to emotionally detach away from things as well. Like I said, like looking at your subscriptions, things that you don't use anymore. Like I did this 6 months ago and I realized that I was paying for 2 Netflix accounts. Like, what the hell? Paying something like £12 a month twice. That's £25. I was like, no, we're going to get rid of one. And then I also realized that you have to pay for adverts if you don't want any adverts on Netflix, and that's like £8 a month. So that could bring your cost down a lot. Just really looking and paying attention to the details when it comes to your expenses. Have a look at really like what it is I can get rid of. Even if it does hurt a little bit, like if it's one of your guilty pleasures, I think it's going to help you in the long run if you kind of just assess things and think, you know, again, and what do I need to invest in? You know, strategically think. This is Palace Athena as well. Like, you're thinking about, what can I cut back on? What can I nurture? What can I grow? If I put a little bit of this here and I put a little bit of that there, it really does feel like this is a cutting back energy. Sorry, my daily gratitude. Daily gratitude. Oh, dear me. Okay, let's put that away. Also, don't get too distracted this week. You may be distracted to do certain things or go to events that may not be the best interest for you, Sag. So this is slow and steady, okay? Because sweet results await you. Don't forget. You know, you have that sweet results await you there, which is kind of like, if you're strategic now and you're setting the foundations now, you'll reap the rewards later. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you'll reap your rewards later, so be patient with things. And this is just kind of cut back whilst you can. Just make little cutbacks. You don't need to make big, huge things, huge cutbacks. I mean, you can if you wanted to. It's just a case of reassessing things. So your energy this week, wow, you have the Four of Wands, accomplishment. You are celebrating something here this week. Or your energy could be telling me, I just want to feel more free. I don't want to feel so stuck and grounded and on repeat. I want to feel more free. I don't want to I don't want to bog myself down with mundane things every single week. I want my freedom. 2 of Pentacles, yeah, juggling your finances, but also taking charge here, Sag. Look at that. Showing up as the Emperor in the middle of your reading. Beautiful energy here, Sag. Thank you. Queen of Cups, loving this. You're taking charge of what feels right for you. You're doing things in a way where, I'm doing it because I feel comfortable with it. I'm doing it because I need to put myself first. I'm doing it because I need to check in with my heart space and make sure that it feels right to me. You know, you're leading by example here because you're doing it from the heart. This is beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Wow, look at that. High Priestess. High Priestess with the Four of Swords. Some of you are getting huge downloads in your sleep, by the way. Huge downloads. You're in this point where you're kind of like, I'm trusting my intuition. Again, some of you could be getting a lot of messages, a lot of dreams. That could be with that serendipity card there as well, signs and synchronicities, knowing that everything's happening for a reason, and like you trust your intuition. But it's also a lot of you as well, you're following your intuition when it comes to the truth. The Four of Swords, three swords are hanging up, okay? They're hung up, they're healing. You're forgiven. You're kind of like, it's fine. I've forgiven. I've let past. I've gone. It's doesn't even bother me anymore. But one thing I do hold and I'm healing with is my integrity, my dignity, and my truth. I will not let that go. I will not compromise with that. This is beautiful energy. Again, like I said, for some of you, you could be juggling. There could be, like, again, a lot of events that you're being invited to, a lot of celebrations that you're being asked to go to, and you're trying to find your finances, kind of thinking, well, if I go to that one, I may not have to go to this one, because you just can't afford it. It's a lot. I get it. It's life. It's nice to have friends. It's nice to have a community. It's nice to be invited to so many things. But if you're feeling the pinch financially, it can be quite difficult for you to say yes to everything. So this is you filtering out, what it is that I can do, what it is I can't do, not because I don't want to, but just financially it's depleting me right now and I need to prioritize other things. Because it feels like you have plans for other things with the Seven of Pentacles here. The energy is telling you that what you're spending, because you have to use it in different ways, in other forms. You can't be reckless here. Don't be reckless with your finances this week, Sag, okay? I love this for you. The Emperor to the Queen of Cups. You are in charge. You are the master of your own life, and you're the master of your own heart as well. For some of you, you really have done a lot of internalization here. You really have gone within, followed your intuition, listened to yourself, and said, you know what? No one's going to get me stuck out of this rut. I have to do this myself. And you're taking control. You are controlling things as well, but in a compassionate way, in a loving and gentle way. This is gentle parenting as well, by the way. If some of you are out there and that is something that you are doing, continue doing it. It works. It just looks like beautiful energy. And I really like this for you. I really, really like these energies, because finances, money, we're here for the experience. We're not here, don't get too bogged down with material things, okay? If you're watching this channel, then you are a spiritual person. And the whole thing about spirituality and about elevation is, yes, charge for your services. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that money isn't a priority for us, right? Inner healing, growth, direction, being of service to people, helping and caring for people is what matters. That's the priorities. So it feels like the energy here I'm getting as well is like you're detaching yourself away from maybe responsibilities when it comes to finances, obligations and duties, and you're just like, it's fine. I know what it is I need to do this week. And it feels like you've got everything covered here, Sag, everything covered. So let's get some advice for you, Sag. To be honest with you, I don't think you need it. I think you seem to have a good plan here this week. Okay, some advice for you. Okay, don't worry, it's coming to an end. You're not going to have to penny pinch and save all the time, okay? This is Soul saying to you, please don't worry. Things are going to come to an end soon, and you're going to be able to start a new chapter, one that's filled with adventure, one that's filled with a discovery energy. This is just hold on a little bit longer. Just hold back, maybe just for this week, like hold back on spending. There could be something here that needs your attention, okay? King of Cups to the Page of Wands. You are discovering things. For some of you, it could be that you're in therapy, you're talking things through, or you're seeking counsel from someone. And when you're having this conversation with this King of Cups, could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you discover something here. There's some kind of discovery or lesson that you learn whilst you're talking to this individual. So look out for that as well, Sag. But I think that's a beautiful read, and let's close it off with an Archangel Michael message for you. For my beautiful Sagittarius, please, Archangel Michael, what's your advice to my Sag Kings and Queens? For Sagittarius, please, Archangel Michael, thank you. Someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. This is beautiful, Sag. Someone new is definitely on the way. It could be a new you. a new version of yourself is on the way to you. So really look out for that, Sag. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed week. Take care.